To me, something new that I'm trying to like really apply to myself because it's just the way I really feel is that to me, failure isn't really like not necessarily succeeding at something. To me, failure is more of not even being brave enough to make the attempt at a certain thing or make the honest attempt at something. And I just like I don't know why, but it just feels a lot better to think about life that way instead of thinking it as if this thing doesn't work out the way I wanted it to after trying, then that must mean that I failed at it. When in reality, failing is really just not making an attempt. Or you could even see it as like failing is just giving up on something that you really do want. And I feel like if you keep trying, then you can never really fail either. Because if you constantly keep making the attempt, then you can never really fail, if that makes any sense. And it honestly just makes me feel a bit better about, going through like a trial and error of each thing that I may try to do. It kind of just makes me feel a little bit more like sane. Like, okay, I attempted this, it didn't work. If I attempt again, the only thing that can happen is either it works or it just will not work. One of those two things will occur. But one thing that will be for certain is that if I stop, making any more attempts after the attempt that didn't work, then that means I have failed at this thing. So if I keep attempting, I cannot fail. In a like in a way of like making an effort of doing something. So that's it. That's just a quick thought. That wasn't nothing crazy. I don't even know if I'm even gonna like upload this 2 minute thingy or whatever, but it was just something I was thinking of, to be honest.